Oh yeah! Working out in my shop is getting a little tricky because I have so much junk out here right now. So I need to do a little cleaning up and I need to do some shop upgrades. So today I'm gonna spend some time sharpening the saw. And I actually have a saw that needs to be sharpened. So I'm gonna be doing it both figuratively and literally. This axle down here is one of the things that's been bothering me for a while. I'm gonna get rid of it today. It's too heavy for me to pick up. I'm gonna drag it out and chop it into pieces and eat this elephant one bite at a time. I was hoping to disassemble this a little bit, but it doesn't want to come apart with the impact wrench, so I'm moving on to the plasma cutter. This scrawny little axle shaft right here is why I'm chopping this up. It's not a Dana 60, it's a Dana 50. So the outers are good and they could be used to make something, but the inner, the center section, the middle of this thing is really small and weak. So I'm gonna throw it away and hang on to the rest. No good. That thing just blew up on me. All my arm hair's fried. I think I must have cut into some sealed chamber there outside the differential and inside the axle tube seal. Well, whatever it is, it's popped now, so I'm gonna go back to cutting. So those chunks aren't exactly gonna be light, but they are small enough I can move them around now and I can get this out of here. The plasma cutter was definitely the way to go on this. If you try and use a torch or flame cut through cast iron, something about the graphite or the carbon nodules in the cast iron, just laugh at the flames and it makes a gooey, sputtery liquid steel mess. The next thing I want to work on is getting this really nice anvil that I've got sitting back here on the floor buried up on a stand where I can use it. I picked up this anvil from Matt years ago. I traded him a precision vise for a mill for this old anvil, and I think it was a good trade because I've used this thing a ton, so it's time to get it back out. I've got a log that I picked up a few weeks ago in Idaho for this very purpose, so I'm gonna go grab that and we can start shaping it into a stand for this anvil. It is a piece of poplar, and I'm using that because that's what we have around here, but also because the grain in the poplar is really twisted, so when you're hammering on the end, it stays together. It doesn't split up really easy. So I'm gonna debark this thing and then clean up the ends so they're nice and straight. This hatchet is a Flying Fox made by Council Tools, and I believe they're made in North Carolina. I would love to tour that factory sometime. I could have debarked this log right when I first got it and it would have dried out faster, but sometimes drying fast is a bad thing. I've got my log all debarked and it's looking good. I could use a little bit bigger diameter, but this is what I have. So I'm gonna do a cleanup cut on the bottom, try and get it nice and straight. And then on the top side, I'll try to cut it right to 21 inches because that will give me the right height for my anvil. I love chainsaws, and this saw here is one of my absolute favorites, and it's a little dull, so we'll sharpen up the blade really quick. That chain was in a little worse shape than I thought, so I'm gonna hit the rakers really quick. That adjusts the depth of the cut for each tooth. I learned to sharpen saw chain by watching videos of Buck and Billy Ray, so remember to get the gullet and be kind, friends. That chain is feeling a lot better. Now we're ready to cut. That's not gonna work. I need a really straight cut, so I gotta strap this log down somehow. That's not going anywhere. It still seems a little crooked. Maybe my floor is crooked. I don't know. I'm gonna try another cut though. Okay, that's definitely better. Now I gotta measure it and I gotta cut the top side just the right height. Hopefully I have enough left. Oh yeah, I got plenty of log. That ought to be flat enough for what I'm trying to do today. That'll get the anvil up off the ground. I've got it up on the log now, and this is gonna work great. It's a good height for me. It'll be nice to have an anvil to pound on instead of pounding on my vise all the time. That's hard on the vise. There's a little bit more work to do here. This anvil needs some cleanup, some grinding, and probably a little welding on it too. But that's gonna be for another day because I got another project right now after I clean up this mess. Right here in this box is the next thing. I've been telling you for a while, I'm aware the lighting is bad and I'm gonna fix the lighting, and today that's what I'm doing. So these are LED high bay hyperlight light panels. They just came in, I'm really excited about them. I'm gonna replace the 8 fluorescent pairs of lights that I have in my shop with 6 of these huge panels, and it should be way, way, way better. So I'll open these up, show you what I got, and then I'm gonna go rent a scissor lift to get them up in here, and we'll do that. Oh boy. And they're stuck together. Oh, check that out. I can feel they have a big aluminum heat sink. I always like that with LEDs. The back's all aluminum. Nice. Here we go. These are the new lights. They should be brighter, whiter, and use way less power than the halogen lights that I have on the ceiling right now. If it's been dark in here, or if you've noticed flicker, that should all be gone soon. Now I just have to figure out how to get these installed. All right, so here's my plan. I got these 2x4s that I chopped up. I can screw those to the ceiling, and then I have some hooks that I can attach this little hanger off of, and I can hang the lights off of those. So now I just gotta get my truck out of here so I can go pick up a scissor lift and I can bring that back in. I'm going to rent the scissor lift and I'm eating my PBJ along the way. It's only a couple miles, so it won't take long. And it's like 103 degrees here and about 30% humidity. Those of you that are in like 90 or 100% humidity, I don't know how you survive. We'll grab this and be back to the shop in just a minute. I'm guessing that one right there is for me. Okay, this is it. All we have to do now is get the lights, bolt them to the ceiling, hook up some wires, and it should be super bright. I lost audio here, but Peyton came by to help, and I was happy to see him. Oh yeah. Whoa, what's that? This is kind of wobbly up here. Oh, look at that. These are LED too. They're just not as good.
Is there a button that you could turn them to a higher lumen?
I don't know. I thought these were incandescent, but they're LED, but they're kind of yellow and they're not super bright. So I think the new lights are going to be a huge difference. There we go. Can you turn the lights off? It might be easier. Oh, hit, yeah. Oh. I need to cut all of this.
Can't you just clip that? Or can you just...
Yeah, cut it, clip it, yeah. All right, that's loose. I just have to cut it off. No, we have to leave the lights off now. No turning them back on.
Should I turn the lights back on?
No. Step away from the switch. Okay. All right, now we know what we're dealing with. So this right here is what we had in there. We open these up so they're hooks now. We can attach the little hanger. We're gonna screw the hooks down to the board and then screw the board to the ceiling. This is the moment. We wired up that light right there. Peyton's gonna throw the switch and it'll either spark or shine. It's the bottom right.
Oh,
you had it for a second.
It was so bright.
Oh, the top of the two. Oh, yeah, that's brighter.
Oh,
wow.
That's the light.
Okay, so Here's the old light. Here's the new light. Oh, it's like the sun.
That's insane.
Okay, that is gonna be way better than that and that. Oh man, look at this corner of the shop is glowing.
Dude, that's insane.
All right, we're gonna do the next one. Lights off, bottom of the switch. That light went up really, really good. So now we're setting up a little production line here and we're building everything to put the rest of the lights in. And we'll just drive around and hit each one of these. Are you wearing new overalls? Something's different, Peyton.
Yeah, I got new overalls.
Oh.
See how clean they are?
Yeah, they look good. All right, we're gonna do a little test here and fire this second light off. Oh, that's not good. Oh, we got a hole in the middle where I didn't connect the wires. Okay, that doesn't count. We fixed it. This is our redo. Come on. Ah, yes. It's so bright over here. I'm gonna be able to see when I'm working. Okay, we're gonna do all the other ones and then we'll show you what it looks like with all 6 lights in here. All right, let's hang another light. Barely. Meticulous work, yeah. Get the tape around. Everything is all wired up. This is the final test right here. Oh yeah, this is seriously bright in here. Okay, this is gonna be great. This will be easier to video and it'll be easier to see. It'll be easier to work in here. I'm pretty excited about that. The lights that I installed in here are Hyperlights 220 watt linear high bay lights. They make all different kind of lights for indoors and outdoors. If you are interested in lighting, check out their website. There's a link in my description. And you can use code TOMTOM at checkout for 6% off. All right, so we're taking all the old lights and we're giving those to Peyton and we're gonna put those in his shop because he's building a fab shop too. So we're gonna load those up and get them out of here and get this thing back to the rental place as fast as we can. I'm gonna hit it.
Oh, you might be going backwards.
We did it! All right, I'm pretty excited about this. I stuck the landing.
Thanks, Tom. Appreciate you.
I think I came out ahead on that deal. He was a huge help. We're gonna get this thing back. I lost audio again right here, but I made it back to the rental place on time, and the guy there even gave me a delicious peach. Thanks, rental guy. I've been walking around in my shop for like the last 10 minutes, just enjoying how bright it is. I'm just staring at all my stuff over here, looking at all these things that I have. I knew they were here, but now they're like really obvious. It makes me want to clean up more. Right now, what I want to do is a really quick camera test because I got this other camera that didn't work as good in low light. So I want to see if it's better now. So let's do a really quick camera test. You can vote for which camera you think is the best. So this is camera 1, testing camera 2, testing camera 3. Camera 1, audio, camera 2, camera 3. All right, we're back to camera 1 and we're gonna stay here for a while. But you can help me out by voting for the best sounding audio and the best video down in the comments. Thanks. So I've got this other piece of equipment that I've been wanting to get out for a while. It is buried right down over here. This thing is an arbor press. It's designed to smash things or press things. A lot of times I'm hammering on things that should be pressed in, and this is a better way to do it. So this one is a number 3, and that means it's a 2-ton arbor press, so it can apply about 4,000 pounds. Pull on the handle, you apply pressure down on the ram. There's a little spinning thing that's supposed to go down here that has different shaped grooves in it, so you can push things in and out. I don't have it, I guess it's lost. But I have some plates over with the shock press that I can use. Okay, let's clean this thing up. like the way it looks just like that. So I'm gonna tape it off really quick, and then I'm gonna clear coat it, and then I can put it all back together. Okay, the paint's all dry. Now I'm gonna put it back together. All right, I've got everything assembled now, and I want to test it. So I'm gonna go grab an old axle shaft and see if I can push out a U-joint. This is a good one to test because it's really big and it's really old. If I can push this one out, I should be able to push out any U-joint. This one's probably been in here for 40 years. All right, I need to chop off a little piece of tubing so I can push the U-joint cup down into it. Before I try this, I have to remove these snap rings on the inside. So we'll get those off. There's one of them. Snap rings are off. We're gonna spray these down. All right. That's all I got. Okay, this is not working. Not enough oomph with this thing. I'm gonna see if the hammer will do it. All right, we're gonna try the big hammer. Okay, that came off right there. The hammer got it off. The press would not do it. We found the limits of the press, but the hammer got it out just fine. I'm guessing that the press will push it right back in, and that's really what the press is for, so I'm not gonna get rid of it, but it is a disappointment. Check out these cool new pliers I got. Mark Fox sent me these. Thank you, Mark. I'm gonna try and use them to get these caps off. Okay, there's my cap. Okay, I wanna do one more test. I'm gonna take one of those caps, clean it up, and see if this press will push it back into the U-joint yoke. If it'll do that, we'll keep it around. If it won't do that, this thing is no good. Let's see what'll happen. That's all I got. It's not going. Well, that's sad. It can't even press in a bearing cap. I know I can get this in with a hammer because I just got it out with a hammer. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Let me know. Should I keep it, throw it away? I'm gonna park this in the corner, on to the next thing. Check this out, Carter stopped by. He's doing those door panels for Dig Dug, and he brought some samples of the different colors he's gonna use on the door panels. And because it's light in here, we can actually see if they're gonna match now. So we're checking them out with the seat right here. Those are pretty good. I think that's like a really good match. I think those both look really good. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, cool. If we can make them out of that, that would be awesome.
Great.
This guy does everybody's interior around here. He's the best. I've been out here working all day in the shop. I've been cleaning stuff up and moving things around, getting things set up, and I also got all of these hung up on the wall behind me. These are all amazing companies that have been supporting me, so I appreciate them, and it's cool to have some color up in the shop finally. It's been a little drab in here. I hung up some other cool things that people have sent me over the years, so I'll keep trying to add to that and make it look better in here all the time. Maybe that'll knock down some of the echo, or maybe I'll have to hang up some panels or something. I don't know, we'll get to it eventually, but it is looking better in here and it's gonna be a little nicer to work. Let me show you guys something else that I've been wanting to talk about for a while. I have had a lot of questions about this angle grinder attachment holder thing that's clamped to my workbench here. I actually made these. I made 2 of these 3 or 4 years ago. And I gave one of them to Matt for his birthday. So you might have seen one of these at Matt's Off-Road a bunch. And the other one is right here. These are the only 2 that I know of. And I just made it to hold an angle grinder and then clamp to a table. And I usually keep a flapper disc on it. So I can use it to deburr parts, and it allows me to use both of my hands to hold the part. And it just works a lot easier, especially like with little parts that you need to hold carefully. That way I'm not trying to juggle the angle grinder at the same time. And I actually think that I have some footage of me building those. So if I can find it, cue the build montage. So that's where these things came from. Let me show you really quick how I use it. This is a pretty simple thing, but it's really handy, and I've used it a ton over the years. I use it all the time. When I'm cleaning up parts that I've cut out on a plasma cutter or shaping things, it's just really fast and convenient. So I'm interested to know if there's a market for these. If people want them, I could make these and sell them on my website, which is almost up and running. In fact, it should be up and running now. Check out tomtomshop.com and let me know if this is an item that we ought to have for sale. I would probably sell it as a kit that you would assemble and build yourself. It would be a really fun welding project, and this would be a really nice tool if you're a welder to have to debug your parts. So let me know in the comments if you'd like to see these in kit form on the website. So we also wanted to show you that our merch has come in. Last time we were in Idaho, we took the merch up with us and we got some quick video with the whole family wearing it. So I'll show you that really quick. We're out here taking pictures tonight of the merch. We finally got it ready for sale. It's gonna be on the website, tomtomshop.com. Purchasing the merch is a great way to support the channel so we can keep making videos each week for you.
We have t-shirts, hats, and stickers, and we will be adding more products, so check the website often.
When you place an order, please be patient with us. We're doing our own order fulfillment for now, and we'll get things out as quickly as possible.
If we run out of something, we will reorder and ship it as fast as we can.
That was it. That was a good one.
And you'll look 11% better wearing it.
Thanks for watching. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.